Shalom, shalom. I like to start this video by giving honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem HaKodash, Tawara Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Tawara Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Tawara Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. You know, so salutation to the elders, apostles, and bishop of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well, who taught me this truth, or teaching the hopeful elect this truth. And salutation to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. So this is just a quick lesson. Lord willing, this will be edifying. All right? And just as a quick side note, I went on an interview not long ago. I had an interview for this job opportunity. I went, and one of the questions I was asked was, if you had a lot of work to do at the same time and they were all due today, and you knew you can finish it, and you knew you wouldn't be able to finish everything, what would you do? And I thought about it, and I on the spot, all I answered was that I would let the person know that I won't be able to finish everything, and I'll prioritize what's the most important, and I'll get that done. But then she said, but the true answer was so simple. The person that was interviewing me said, real simply, she said, you could have asked for help. You have a team. You're not going to be working by yourself. You're going to have people around you that are going to be there if you need. And this is the same thing with this body, with the body of Yahushai. We are one body. We all different members, but one body. Okay? You're all here for each other, the same way that you're supposed to be there for the next brother. All right? Love is the keeping of the commandments. Love is to love your neighbor as you love yourself. And if you wouldn't want to be in a bad situation, if you see the brother next to you, he's in a bad situation, you help. If it's in your power to help, don't hide your hand. Do it, man. If it's monetarily, if it's just giving your time, giving him some food, whatever it is, make it happen. The same way that Yahushai came and ministered unto us, we're supposed to minister unto the brothers, unto the brotherhood, unto the hopeful elect. This is what this truth is all about. It's about lifting each other up. Okay? We have to lift each other up. Okay? When we're in the highways and byways, it's not for us, in a sense. It's mostly for for the hopeful elect that we want to seal. For prophecies to move forward. Okay? To gather the elect for the marriage. Okay? As it was commanded unto us. Right? So the thing is, you have to, it's not shameful. There's no shame in asking for help. And I thought about it, and it hit me. I was like, wow. And like, it happened a couple days ago. The interview happened a couple days ago, but now I'm thinking about it, and it's true. Especially in this truth, man. Sometimes things are just bigger than you, and you have to ask for help. Sometimes the Lord might put you in a situation just so you can ask the next brother who has the ability to help you. My car was down. It wasn't driving. Every time I tried to start it, it would start, but then it wouldn't start. The ignition wouldn't start. So for a whole week, my car was down. I called up a brother. I thought it was the battery. I went and I bought a battery. I bought a new battery. I was gonna set up so much things. Call a tow truck, this and that. Set up an appointment with the garage, this and that. Called up a friend. Called up a brother. And he's telling me, yo, call up this brother because he works with cars. He can hook you up. You already got the battery, yo, hook him up, call him, and then if it doesn't work, yo, you do what you have to do. I call up the brother. He switches my battery. Everything's fine, but then the car won't start. But the problem was, the brother's like, yo, wait, do you have a spare key? So I get my spare key, boom, it starts. The car starts. So the whole problem wasn't even the battery. The whole problem was that that my key, the first key, was messed up, and I had to use the spare key. That was the whole thing. And just by asking for help, I saved myself a lot of time. I saved myself a lot of money. And I got to hang out with the brother as well. You know, we had a good talk afterwards. You know, well, we went, we ate. You know, it was good. It was at the end. You know, that example is very spiritual onto me. You know, shout out to Shakwat. Shout out to Zakar. You know, because at that time, you know, they gave me good advice, and I, you know, through the spirit, I followed it. And I'm here. I have my car. It works. Saved a lot of money. But the thing is, I asked for help. Sometimes you might think that, oh, let me do it by myself, and then you end up digging yourself a deeper hole. You end up digging yourself and putting yourself in a worse situation than from the start. Sometimes you just have to stop and think, yo, who can actually help me with this? And you always have to go back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai first. Through the spirit, you have to move through the spirit. You know? So let's get started. This was a little side note to get started with the lesson. So it says here in Psalms 121 and 2, my help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. So first of all, we look towards the heaven for help, because we know that everything that happens unto us comes from the Lord, whether good or bad. So when a bad situation happens, we call upon the Lord. When something good happens, we call upon the Lord. We praise His name. We tawada Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. When something bad, tawada Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You see? As for David, this is an example. David, when you read the book of Psalms, how many times he called on the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for deliverance, for help, for mercy. You see? It says here in Psalms 22 and 19, but be not thou far from me, O Lord, my strength, haste thee to help me. Deliver my soul from the sword, my darling from the power of the dog. Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horn of the unicorn. You see? So, as they say in the world, a closed mouth don't get fed. You have to send up your prayers, man. You think the Lord is going to do something for you if you're not calling upon His name? If you're not seeking for Him to do something for you? There it is. Again, car situation. Your car breaks down. You're not calling upon the Lord, man. You think you can do everything by yourself. You know, you think you can do everything by yourself, and then what? You end up spending 5,000. How many? You end up spending a large amount of money for nothing. When you could have just asked your neighbor. You could have just asked your neighbor. He could have fixed that problem for $100. You see? This is on a low level example, but still, you know. It says here in Philippians 4 and 6, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication. Supplication is prayer and supplication. That's begging. That's begging. You're begging, man. You get on your knees and you beg Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for help, man, for mercy, that He comes and delivers you from whatever situation you're in, man. That should be your first reaction, especially in the times that we're in right now, man. Calling upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai should be the first action. From the moment you wake up in the morning, throughout the whole day, to the time that you get ready to go to bed, man. You should talk. You should pray. You should pray and ask for the Lord, you know, to be your help, such as David. As David has given us an example, as Yahweh Shai has given us an example, as all the prophets, as it is written in the scriptures, how we have multiple examples of how men of the Lord were delivered out of tribulation by calling upon the name of the Lord. It says here to finish, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto the Most High. So your requests, what do you need? What do you need? As it says here in 1 John 3 and 21, beloved, if your heart condemns us not, then we have confidence towards the Most High. Confidence meaning faith that He'll come through. As it says in Ecclesiasticus 2 and 10, think upon the generations of old. Who did the Lord despise that called upon His name? When you're calling upon His name, you're calling upon His name for help, so He can come and deliver you, man. It's not for nothing that you're calling upon the Lord. You're calling upon the Lord for help, man. We all need help, man. In this world, this is living hell, man. You know, this is the shadows of death. This is a Babylon the Great, man. The city of confusion, man. You see? No, this is Canada, but yo, we're close, man. We're still close, you know? So this is the same madness that's happening over there. It's still happening here, you know, on some extent. You know? We're still under the oppressors. You still have to go to work and smile like you're happy every day and fake the funk, you know? But again, we have hope. We have a helper which is in heaven. Okay? So we call upon that name. We have to use it, man. Okay? And 1 John 3:22, and whatsoever we ask, we receive of him. As I said before, let your requests be known unto the Most High. If you don't ask for salvation, if you don't ask for help, you're not going to receive it. No, I got it. Yo, man, I heard you need this and that. No, I got it. I can do it myself. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Don't worry about it. You sure, man? I don't mind. I can help you out. No. That's being prideful, man. To not seek out for help, that's being prideful, man. You know, thinking that you can do it by yourself on your own power, man. The Lord is gonna cause even more help to fall upon you, man. You see? So it says here, and whatsoever we ask, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. So again, if you fear the Most High and you keep his commandments, why would he not grant you what you're wishing for? If it's in righteousness, of course. You know? If it's in righteousness, of course. Why not? You're doing what is expected of you. You're obeying his commandments, such as a father that has a child that every day his room is clean. He gets straight A's in school. You know? He's polite. So you know, he's the light. He's the delight of his father. That son is the delight of his father. You don't think that the father is gonna treat him good? You take him out for some ice cream, buy him video games and whatnot. You know, some things in the world. You know, as a kid that you want. You know, whatever it is. You see, the Lord is gonna spoil that child. You know, because he's doing what is expected of him, even going beyond. You see, you call upon his name, even if you're not looking for help. You call upon the name of the Lord to thank him, to tell him thank you, man. Or even you're praying for other people, man. You realize that your brother or your sister in the street, they're suffering from this situation. You pray for them. You see, you're not like I said, we're not in this for ourselves. We're a body, okay? And especially in the times to come, man, it's gonna be a time like never before, man. So prayer is very important, man. Prayer is very important because it's through prayer that we can communicate with our power. It's through prayer that our power knows what the Lord knows regardless. But it's through the fact that you're asking for it. Okay, you need a job? Okay, I'll hook you up. Oh, you need some food? I'll hook you up. Or you know, whatever situation, the Lord can help you, man. Okay? So it says here in Galatians 6:2, bear ye one another's burden, and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach. So we have to take each other's burden. If you're in a situation to help and you don't do it, man, that's wickedness, man. That's shameful. That's not being a true brother, man. But if you're in a situation to help, man. Because at the end of the day, it's the Lord who put you in a situation that you can do it. You see? As it says, the Lord loves a cheerful giver. And that goes even with your time. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be currency, man. You know? The fact that you can, sometimes we have a lot on our chest, man. Sometimes having someone to talk to, you know, that's a lot, man. That's more than money could buy. You know, having someone that you can discuss about your situation, that's great, man. And of course, you go to Yahweh Shem Yahushai first, but then just to have, you know, someone that can understand what you're going through, you know? You see? It says here in Numbers 11:16, And the Lord said unto Moses, gather unto me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom thou knowest to be elders of the people, and officers over them, and bring them into the tabernacle of the congregation, that they may stand there with thee. And I will come down and talk with thee there. And I will take of the Spirit which is upon thee, and I will put it upon them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with thee, that thou bear it not thyself alone. Okay? The Lord has set up a structure. Okay? The Lord has set up a structure that we can rely upon. Okay? Me as a member of the body of Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, I'm a part of that body. You know, I pray that people can rely on me. You know, I do what I have to do. It's some fights you have to fight alone. Some fights you can rely on other people. You don't have to face them alone, right? Okay? Even Yahweh Shai, he had to face the cross by himself, but what? He had help to carry that cross, man. As it says here in Luke 26 and 20, in Luke 23 and 26, and they had laid him away, and they laid hold upon one Simon, a Cyrenian, Salakia, coming out of the country, and on him they laid the cross, that he might bear it after Yahweh Shai. Okay? So Yahweh Shai, man, he took that beating, he took that mockery, that scoffing, he took all that pain, you see? All that situation, he took it. But at one point he needed help to carry the cross, man. Okay? So at the end of the day, man, even the Lord's gonna set up ways. The Lord's gonna set up ways that you can count on other people to help you. Okay? Some fights you don't have to face them alone, man. We as a body, we carry each other's burden. Okay? So it says here in 1 Corinthians 12 and 12, for as the body is one and had many members, all the members of that one body, being many, are one body. So also is Hamashiach. So of course there's a lot of people, but we're all one-minded, because what's our mind? Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is our head. Yahweh Shai thinks for us, and we move according to the direction that he gives us. Okay? Even with the breakdowns, you don't understand something, you hit up a brother, what does this mean? What does that mean? Iron sharpeneth iron. You see, you can help a brother out through just giving him breakdowns. I wasn't too sure about the Gentiles. If Cornelius was a Gentile, I wasn't too sure. It says he was from the Italian band, so I thought he was a Gentile. But no, you give him the proper breakdown, and now the brother has the proper breakdown, and that helps him a lot. You see, because now he has the proper understanding. So when he goes out and talks about it, or if someone else has a question about it, he can edify the next person. You see. So it says here in verse 14, for the body is not one member, but many. Verse 25. That there should be no schisms in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it, or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Okay? So at the end of the day, man, if we all get if I get beamed up and the next brother gets beamed up, I'm not gonna get jealous because he's the 1,000 elect, and I'm the 144,000. I'm just gonna be glad that I made it. There's not gonna be no jealousy in the chariots when you just escape destruction. You see, we're all gonna rejoice in that day, man. Lord willing, we're a part of that number. We're gonna be in those chariots. We're gonna rejoice with Yahweh Shai that He chose us and He delivered us from the fire. You see, from the destruction that was happening on the earth, starting with Babylon. After the destruction of Babylon, we're gonna be happy that we were delivered. Okay, We're not gonna think about rank. We're just gonna be glad. We're gonna be thankful that we made it. Okay, thankful that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has chosen us to survive. Okay, chosen us to not partake in the sins of Babylon. Okay, you see, and at the same time, if you see that's what it means when whether a member suffered, we all suffer. We're all going through it with that brother. It says a good friend is he that will mourn if you have miscarriage. He that mourneth with you as if he lost his own child. That person is a good friend. You see, my sister was telling me about Game of Thrones, that new series, you know. So the king had a wife, and the wife had a baby, and through pregnancy she died, and later on that baby died, and the brother of the king, and as soon as the baby died, he went to the club and he started partying and celebrating the death of the child. That's not a real friend. You see, but in the face of the king, he's yeah, yes, king, yes, my lord. You know, he's acting like he's all for the king, man. You see, but behind his back, he was there celebrating, man. You see, when one member of the body suffer, we all suffer. We're all going through it, man. All right. And when one member of the body is exalted, we all rejoice with them, man. Because again, we all have the same goal, to make it, to survive this ordeal that is the city of darkness, right? The city of great confusion. We all want to survive this matrix, you know, this illusion that they call life, so we can make it onto the chariot and survive, man. You see. So that being said, man, it's not shameful to ask for help. The brothers are there. The brotherhood is there. There's a setup. If you have questions, the brothers, we're all here for each other. We're here for each other, man, as a big family. As Yahweh said, who is my mother, who is my sister, who is my brother? Those that keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. So those that fear the Lord, you can trust that they're really going to be there for you, man. Those are the people that you can count on in those days, in the days to come, man. You can't put your trust in those that are in the world, because their faith is shaky. 1 second they love you, and then next second they're snitching on you, telling the police, yeah, he doesn't have his chip. This guy, he lives there, he finished works at this time. You can come pick him up. I'll even give him a call, tell him to come home. You see? So that being said, man, it's not shameful to ask for help, especially in these times, man. You know? So put the pride aside, you know, and learn to trust in the brotherhood, learn to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right? That being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. I like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders, apostles, and bishop of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Salutations to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. And DTA Baba Kwam Yasha'ala. And Tawada Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Tawada Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Tawada Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Until next lesson, we're willing, this was edifying. Shalom.